Good morning, afternoon, or evening, y'all. My name is Shannon, and right now it is 8:15 on a Friday night, and this is the start of a weekend reading vlog, seeing how much I can read in the next couple days, because my husband's away for the weekend, and so I have no obligations, nothing to do, nothing to cook, and no one really to take care of. So I'm gonna be reading so much. But right now, I'm in the middle of Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I started this audiobook today, ended up loving it so much so that I switched to the physical copy because I wanted to get through it and read it faster. I'm loving it so much. I always enjoy like mates in romance books. Like, we have Akamov, which has mates in it. We have Quicksilver, which has mates in it. I just eat it up every single time. And this book is no exception. I'm loving it so much. I'm maybe a little under halfway through, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to start reading, and I will keep you guys posted. I think I'm actually also going to start a stopwatch for me reading to see how many hours I've actually read once this weekend is up. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey y'all, it's been not too long since we last spoke. I've been reading for an hour and 42 minutes. I'm getting very tired. This is usually when I go to bed, and I'm definitely starting to feel it. I don't know if I'm gonna read anymore for today, but I'm definitely going to have to stay awake because my husband is driving to his base right now, and I'm not gonna go to bed till I know he's there safely. So I think I'm gonna try to watch some TV and start tomorrow and add on to this. Tomorrow, the game plan is once I finish this, which again, still absolutely eating up. I love it. This is a very unexpected, like, loved book for me, but I'm gonna finish this book tomorrow, 100%. And I was planning on starting Magnolia Parks in the Dark, but I hate to say it, but there's a part of me that doesn't want to read it. It's just a very intimidating book for me for so many reasons, but I don't know. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow though. Hey guys, it's the next morning. It is 7:30 in the morning. I've been up for roughly an hour and a half, just like waking up and stuff, but I'm gonna get back to reading. I'm so excited to finish Bride, and yeah, let's just get started. Hey guys, it's been a little bit since we last spoke. I have now read for almost 4 hours. In the past, like, 12 hours, I guess. I finished Bride. I absolutely ate it up. I loved it so much. I think it's gonna be like a 4 stars for me. Like, it was leaning towards a 5 stars, but there was a specific point that was a little weird for me, and so I just decided to rate it 4 stars instead. But I absolutely loved it. I always love mating bonds in books, and the epilogue seemed like it teed up for a sequel between a different couple, so I'm excited to see if that comes to fruition. But I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I want to read Magnolia Parks, but I'm so scared. I'm so intimidated by this book. It's been like a year of me being intimidated by this book at this point. I do have some stuff I have to do. Like, it snowed last night, so I need to shovel that, and I need to, like, feed my dogs, feed myself, and stuff like that. But let me figure out what audiobook I'm going to listen to, actually. 1 second. In the meantime, while I am doing stuff around the house, I'm going to be listening to Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mas. This is a book on my TBR that I'm so excited to read. I'm so excited for all the books on my TBR, except maybe Magnolia Parks into the Dark, because I'm fiercely, fiercely scared of reading that book. I think I've said that like 5 times at this point, but it's heavily ingrained in me how intimidated I am by this book. So I'm going to start listening to this, keep the timer going, because I am reading. You cannot convince me that audiobooks don't count. Like, what do you mean? It's a book. It's being read. Anywho, I'm gonna go do the stuff I need to do while I'm listening to this, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Oh my god. Okay, it's been like 2 hours-ish since we last spoke. The timer is now at 5 hours, 45 minutes. I am obsessed with this book. The Blood of Hercules is so good. I'm barely in it. Literally, I'm barely in it. I'm about to start chapter 7, and I've been flipping back and forth from reading the physical copy to the audiobook because I've like been doing stuff, but the book is so good that I wanted to read the physical form because it's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. So the story is about Alexis, for those of you that aren't aware, and she has had a very, very rough upbringing. She's now 19 years old. Something happens where she finds out she is a Spartan and she has to be put through these trials. She gets mentors that hate her. It seems so exceptional. It's definitely a dark romance fantasy. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I am eating this up. And they keep saying that she's an Olympian and not a Chthonic, I think is how it's pronounced, which is like Spartans who have the power, like their power is like inflicting pain pretty much in different like ways. And I honestly think she's gonna end up being a Chthonic just from everything we've learned about her, how she thinks, how she acts. I definitely think she's gonna be a Chthonic, but I'm eating it up. I definitely think that this is the book I'm going to focus on today and just alternate between the audiobook and reading the physical copy because it's so good. It is so good. I can't even believe it. I love this so much. I have no words as of right now, but I'm gonna keep reading, get that stopwatch higher, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, it's only been like an hour. I'm at 6 hours 40 minutes right now, and oh my god, I just got to chapter 10. Why did no one tell me this book was dual POV? Oh my gosh. I saw that, like, as the heading. We got like a male character's name is the heading in his perspective now, and I just had to come and say that because, like, oh my gosh, okay. I have nothing else to say. I'm just so excited to get back into reading, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, sorry if you can hear my dog drinking. It is much later in the day. It is now 6:30 at night. Our timer is almost exactly at 11 hours. Oh my gosh, this book is exceptional. It is so, so good. I'm absolutely eating it up. It seems like 2 specific characters are making a specific plan that Alexis has no idea what's happening. And I'm very confused as well because they keep alluding to like knowing who she is, and like they don't tell her anymore. Like they act like she's in the know, and I'm like, she definitely isn't. I don't get why they assume she knows this information. But oh my gosh, I'm eating it up. I'm so happy I decided to pick this up. I mean, I was excited to read it, don't get me wrong, but I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna like it, but I love it. Oh my god. And we have so many morally gray men in this book, and I love all of them. I love all of them. It's just so good. It's so good. I have no idea how the last like 150 pages is gonna go, but I'm definitely absolutely 100% going to be finishing this tonight. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And every time we get another person's point of view, we only get 3 so far, it seems like, throughout the story, but every time we get a glimpse into one of the other 2 instead of Alexis's point of view, who we are primarily in for most of the book, I get giggly, kicking my feet excited to read their point of view, because I know it's gonna be some kind of like overprotectiveness, and I love morally gray men. Oh my gosh. But I just fed my dogs. I'm just about to eat dinner myself, and I'm gonna get back into reading, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I just wanted to update you guys before I fall asleep because I am deliriously tired. I just finished The Blood of Hercules. It was outstanding. I think I'd read it like 4.5 stars. I cannot believe the ending. I cannot believe whose perspective we got at the ending. I'm just so excited for the next book to come out. We are now at like roughly 14 hours. It actually says 13 hours and 20 minutes, but there have been multiple times throughout the day where I have stopped the timer previously for something and then come back and started reading, and it will not be running for like 20 minutes, and I've done that multiple times throughout the day. So I'm gonna say it's closer to 14 hours because I'm also deliriously tired. So I'm gonna go to bed and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. My camera is balancing very precariously on my record player, so it might fall at any moment, but I wanted to touch base with you guys. It is the next day. I'm just doing my skincare. I just got out of a shower, but it is now 9 in the morning. I have read for a couple hours. I think the timer is at 15:23, so I read for about 2 hours this morning, and I started Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver on Kindle Unlimited. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I knew I would. I always enjoy Elsie Silver's books, but I definitely have stuff I have to do today like I did yesterday, so I think I'm going to listen to Caraval on Spotify because I don't have the book on loan from Libby yet, and listen to that while I'm doing stuff. Like, I need to just clean up generally. I also have to make the thumbnail for today's video and fill out the description and all that stuff, and then I also just need to like eat breakfast, prep for dinner tonight because I'm making spaghetti and meatballs, which I'm really excited about. But we have like 8 hours of reading left today to reach 24 hours before this weekend is up, which shouldn't really be too hard, I don't think, but I don't know. It depends on when my husband gets home, because if he gets home early, I'm probably going to spend time with him and maybe not reach 24 hours, which would kind of suck if we're being honest. But I don't know. I'm gonna finish my skincare and start listening to Caraval. Gonna start the timer again, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, the lighting is horrid. It is just about 2:30 in the afternoon now. I am at chapter 20 in Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, and I am at 19 hours and 25 minutes. I got like 2 hours into Caraval before I was done what I needed to do for the time being and switched back to Wild Eyes. I really want to try to finish this book before this video is over because it's so good. I mean, I always love Elsie Silver's books, but I just want to give you guys that update. I'm 50% into Wild Eyes, maybe like 20% into Caraval, and I know I'm going to have to stop reading this at some point if I don't finish it first to make dinner, because I have to make spaghetti and meatballs, and the spaghetti's not a hard part, but I like to make my own sauce and I have to make the meatballs, so obviously it takes a little bit of time, so we'll see. But I'm gonna keep reading and I'll keep you guys updated. It has not been long at all since we last spoke, but I just wanted to quickly talk to you guys because, oh my god, Ollie is everything to me. I have never loved a child in a book so much as I love Ollie. I just, oh my gosh, children in books have my entire heart. I have never personally read of a child in a book where they like got on my nerves or something. They're just so, so precious, and I love Ollie with everything I have in me. That's all I wanted to say, and I'll get back to reading now. Hey guys, it is later in the day. It's 5:45, I think, and I just finished Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I mean, obviously I loved it. I love any Elsie Silver book, always. Wasn't a 5 stars. I think I'd probably rate it like 4 stars, but that's my rating system if you guys didn't know. 5 is like legitimately perfect. I saw not a single flaw in that book and I have become obsessed with it. 4 is I loved it. 3 is that like it was good. 2 is that it was not for me, and 1 is I genuinely detest it. In case you were wondering. But I still have roughly an hour and a half left on my timer, which I feel like honestly kind of works out perfectly because my husband's schedule got delayed, so he's not going to get home until like 8 o'clock now. So I will be able to finish the 24 hours before he even gets home, which is great. I think I don't want to start another book today just because with the way I am mentally, it'll make me want to finish that book today, and I'm not physically capable of reading another entire book today. So I think I'm just going to listen to Caraval for the remainder of the 24 hours and just do stuff around the house that I need to get done. So I'm gonna resume listening and resume the stopwatch, and I'll talk to you guys when it's done. Okay. So it is now 7:30 at night. My timer is officially, I don't know if you guys can't see that at all. My stopwatch has officially hit 24 hours and I feel so good. Like, that was so much fun. Granted, it was probably horrible for my actual physical health because I quite literally barely got out of bed for 2 days, but it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I am not going to be getting over Blood of Hercules for a long time. Also, I just realized I never fully gave you guys my review on that last night because I was so deliriously tired. That book was exceptional. So the main premise of the book is Alexis is growing up in, I think, a Montana or Minnesota town, and she is in incredibly rough shape. Years ago, back when she was 10, something happened to her foster parents, and her foster brother have basically been homeless for years. Something happens where they end up finding out that she is actually a Titan, and she ends up going into, I think it's called the Crucible, and it's this like horrific school that these Olympians and Phonics have to go to, and people die and they have to stay awake and like learning for basically 2 weeks straight. Like, they do not eat, they barely get any water. It's so intense. Hey guys, this is me editing this video. I just wanted to jump in real quick because I feel like I didn't adequately explain this. So they do all that stuff for 2 weeks straight. Then they go home to their mentor's house for like 3 days. Then they have to go back for 2 weeks straight, and it goes on and on like that for like months. So yeah, back to the video. But throughout all of this, we have multiple incredibly morally gray characters. I loved all of them. So there are 2 pairs of morally gray men. So we have Patro and Achilles, and Augustus and Charon, I think? I don't know. It's Kharon. But it was so good, and normally, like, anything like
polygamy based kind of weirds me out, but I just think maybe because it was like gods, like that stuff is so normalized within like myths and everything that it didn't really weird me out in this sense. I was actually kind of obsessed with it in this sense. And oh my gosh, the ending was absolutely crazy. I'm so excited to see more of one of the specific duos because, oh my gosh, I don't want to give anything away. It was so good. It was so good. I'm wildly excited for the next book to come out, but it doesn't come out until October. I thought I was probably not gonna have to wait until like May or something, and even that was horrible. I don't want to wait for this book to come out. I want it now. But it was so good. Honestly, thinking about the way I'm talking about it and the way I have been thinking about it literally all day, despite the fact that I've been reading a different book, I think I'm honestly gonna change my rating to 5 stars. That book was exceptional. I honestly, oh my god, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm so obsessed. I'm probably going to go back and reread it at some point. It was just such a good book. We got multiple points of view, and then we got another point of view near the end just once, which I'm actually completely obsessed over. It was such a good book. It was all so good. Oh my gosh, there are no words. But I completed 24 hours. I feel incredible. And with that being said, that is actually the end of today's video. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed it and coming along this interesting ride with me. I absolutely loved doing this, and it was so fun. But just to review all the books we did finish in today's video, we have Bride by Ali Hazelwood, gave that 4 stars. We have The Blood of Hercules, which I'm definitely giving 5 stars. Then we have Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, which is a solid 4.25-ish stars. Very cute romance. I love Ollie with my entire heart. And then we have Caraval, which I am, let's see how far into it I am, which I'm 51% of the way through. I'm really enjoying it. There are parts where I'm not loving it, but I definitely really enjoy it. So far, I think I definitely like the Once Upon a Broken Heart series better so far, but because like that series is one of my favorite YA series. But I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I appreciate each and every one of your beautiful faces. I hope you all are having an absolutely incredible morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!